Alright, so what's up with it? Let me get the camera right. It's my first video ever. Let's see. What am I gonna talk about on this? I don't know. I gotta do a podcast, man, to get my voice out there. I feel like some people are sleeping on some issues that just shouldn't be slept on. Stuff is just happening in the world where, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm an idiot. All right, so don't like quote me on all this and go tell your mom or your dad or you bring it up at a political party because I would be wrong and it would be really bad. So, let me put it this way. So, first things first, man. Everybody in the world needs to kind of just take a chill pill. All right, and what I mean by that is we're very on edge right now as a world. Not just everybody, but America in particular. We're on a god. We could drop a check it out. We could drop a needle right now. We could be ready to go to war at any moment, right? And that's a scary place to be as a country. Um, that's weird, but the problem is people get so caught up in the emotion side they forget that it's all about money. That's what it is, folks. It's all about money. I don't. If you guys get all caught up in the news and all that action, please stop. You're feeding into it. I drove past a banner the other day. They said blood donation for the troops for the war. That's what it was. I was like, what war? Like, what's going on? Am I missing it? I'm a Marine, 65, 41, ordnanceman, IOUs. I was out of Mal's, Camp Pendleton. Dude, check it out. All right, there's no war going on. So that's another thing with this country. We like to hype shit up, but we hype up the wrong things. Like we're having problems with these school shootings, and we still haven't found a way. We could stop a plague back in 1886, but we can't figure out a way to stop all this shit going on. Go fuck yourself. What do you mean? Like, is that a crazy? That's a ridiculous question that we're even still talking about. Why we haven't stopped yet? Everyone's like, well, we just don't know what the solution is. I don't know. Why don't you ask Sweden or like any other neighboring country, part of fucking whatever the fuck in the United Union? Why don't you go to them and be like, hey, you guys don't seem to have a problem with all this shit going on in our country. What are you guys doing? Right? And they'd be like, well, yeah, but I'm sure, and they tell them whatever the fuck they're doing. I heard it's bad in our country though. I was talking to the British Marines. Man, our country's crazy, man. But I do love our country. I'm not gonna lie. There's some good things about it, like Vegas, strippers. But stop talking to me about that, man. You know I'm all about that. Was about all that, back in the day. I'm old now. I'm 25. I'm not that old. I feel old. Well, that's about it. I don't got much to talk about, man. I'm tired of this world sometimes. You know, we haven't. I cut my hand the other day. Don't worry about all that. Focus right here. What's good? What's going? Got a fresh cut today. I'm looking crazy. I look like Lieutenant Dan. Jesus, Lieutenant Dan. But I'm fucking with y'all. Man, you know what the problem with this world is? All right, let me give it to you straight like this. All right, the problem with this world, right off the bat, doing the Denzel. Okay, is that as people, we haven't quite yet evolved, right? So, what I mean by that is technologically perfect. We're far advanced more than we should be because emotionally we can't handle it. We got these kids doing these horrible things for media, for attention. When did it become like this? There was a time back when we could rise as a country and fight against, bad shit together, whether we stand or fall. And I hate to be dramatic, but it's like that's how it is. That's where we come from. take our lives for granted. We could impact anybody. We get so caught up in these routines and this da 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 all that bullshit that you forget that everybody's human. You know, some people are different. Some people are good at one thing. Some people are bad at the other. That's just how it is, man. You can't get mad at people. You can't go on and on about how motherfuck this and he's stupid and you know, bro's heart's just not in it, man. Y'all gotta take it easy on people out here. Care for one another, man. Ask somebody if they need help. Everybody's trying to act so goddamn cool. It'd be cool if people in this country would stop killing people. Let's start there. Let's evolve there, and then we'll work on all the nice kindergarten words after that. But let's just stop hurting each other for one. Can we do that, America? We can't, huh? We need to fix ourselves before we go out and fight wars. I'm tired, America. I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of seeing grandmas cry. I'm tired of people not being able to fix themselves. I'm tired of the excuses. We need action at this point. There's no other way to put it. There's kids too young dying, and people are just saying, well, just another one. Well, somebody, that's somebody. Somebody it is. It blows my mind how many times there's a car accident on the highway. People are just driving by. There's a human being in that car, man. But that's selfish. Mm-mm-mm. It's a tough world, man. I came from I did a lot of crazy shit, man. I've been deep in the dumps, man. Deep, man. Like I was really going through some rough shit. You know, like you guys have no idea. And it's the people, man, that help you out. You know, I'll never forget where I'm from, or who helped me out. Some people do, but I never will. Everything's trying to be so cut and dry these days because of the media. You know, they tell kids at a young age, go to college. That's the only way you'll be successful. Boy, I got out of high school. I thought my life was over, man. I'm going to college. Boy, I'm done, good. I'm good. I'm still alive. Matter of fact, I'm doing real well. Life is gonna take you up and down, brother, but you gotta hang on to that motherfucker. Selfish people let go. Live to impact, not take so much. Don't be a consumer in life. Be a provider. Be a producer. Produce for the people around you who love you without question. That's all I'm telling you to do. Just do it because you're producing. I'm telling you, you want to fix your relationship? Use the 80-20 rule, y'all. 80% of your time, your top 20% of people in your life will drastically change. I'm telling you. Too many times I hung out with people that just I was hanging out just because like they brought no meaning to my life. That it's like me if I played for a baseball team and I wanted to start and I was hanging out with little Dick Johnny who has never started in his life and I'm asking Johnny how to start. It's just not gonna happen. I'll be hanging out with the starting shortstop, being like, "Hey, what'd you do every day?" People don't think like that though. You ask any business owner, "Well, how did you build it? It must have been tough." Well, yeah, it was tough. I worked a lot, but I networked. What? I mean, somebody's done this before me, I'm assuming, right? So I networked and I just did it again, but better. Life does not have to be so hard. create these own barriers in our mind. Life does not be this so hard. And it's not so cut and dry. What do you mean by that? Well, what I mean is, if you have $700 in your pocket right now, what you could do is you could go to your nearest airport, get a taxi that puts you at about 6:40. You could get a fucking plane and go somewhere and live your life. You could leave because that's the world we live in. But I'm married. Well, okay, it's a piece of paper. But I have kids. Bring with you. People just waste their life. We only got one of these motherfuckers, and they sit there and they try to act like. Let me put it to you this way, people. Y'all hear that bird? That's crazy. Let me put it this way. Have you ever seen a chair try to be a desk? What the fuck is that? No, you haven't, right? Because a chair is going to be in a chair, and a desk is going to be in a desk. Too many times, people in this world, they try to be things that they are not for years. And they sit there and they drink it away, or they got problems with this, or something else is fucked up with them. Shit happens like that all the time. It was me for a little bit. I didn't even know I was depressed, man, for real. Shit happens quick. But hang on that motherfucker. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy in this world. You got one of these motherfuckers, man. What are you doing wasting it on shit like stupid shit? Fuck out of here. Well, the excuse. After that, the only question should be, okay, I'm doing it. That's it. There should be no hubba bubba after all that fucking shit I just laid down. After that, that's on you. People need to stop giving themselves excuses and go live your life how you want to. Not how your mom does, not how your dad does, not how your girlfriend does, not how your boyfriend does, not how your wife, not how your husband. Live it how you want to live it. Especially if you're pushing 35. I'm 25, but like 35. I mean, like, bro, better be living that life, bro. Man, let me tell you, man. I've been through life. I've been through a divorce. I'm 25. Mind you, 25. I've been through divorce. I've lived in California. I lived in Arizona. I traveled. I went through some ups and downs. Let me tell you. Every time that you gain a life skill, that's one more way you can use it on anything that comes at you in life. Sometimes you just start reacting to shit. It's like when I ran track in high school, I would sprain my ankle sometimes. I would do the hurdles. I used to want the haifuyu. I used to be able, let me show you. I used to be able to jump. What? I used to be able to jump, yo. But one time I rolled my ankle, and it was bad. It was really bad, but it just kind of fucking rolled over, and I was fine. But it should have been bad. Same thing in life now. I'm just reacting. I don't even feel shit anymore. I'm just making it happen. You guys need to stop associating emotion with life, man. People just do shit just to do shit. You can't associate how people react with your emotions. You do that, good luck. You might as well apply for Costco, man. I heard they give good fucking benefits. Stop playing with me with all that shit. Stop making excuses. You're the same shit all day. You know? Look, man, I tried that life that oh babe, I love you. I'll be home at 9 and I'll buy the kids, some juice box. Fuck all that. Fuck that, dude. Not me. Now, well, you need to be with the woman you love. I got a divorce already. Feel me? So I'm a little down with all. I'm done with that. The government don't need to know what I'm. You feel me? Like she got me good too. I used to be you feel me? Drop top, all that bullshit. Alright, we're back right here. My bad, y'all. I had to do this video. But look, y'all are good people. I'm sure. I'm sure y'all can relate to some things right now. I think the biggest thing that I'm noticing these days, everyone's kind of becoming like more awkward. And I don't know if it's because of the time we're living with phones, but man, sometimes I'm like, what's up with this fool? Hey guys, someone's knocking at that door. I'm gonna have to get that. I'm gonna pause this real quick. I'll be back in 2 seconds.